bought the van off an Indian. Should do it. Welcome to part 1 of the van build. My name's Zed. I've just recently bought this van with my wife Nicole. We just got a van. What on earth? We are going to turn this into our house. We're going to deck it out and live in it. I'm going to deck it out, she's going to help. She'll decorate it. Yeah, so I already have stripped all the insulation out of it and the wall panels, roof panels that it had. You can still see a bit of fluff. Don't know if that's bad. At the moment, I'm just ripping up the old floor. It was an old courier van, and then I'll give it a good clean out. Learning as I go. I've never done anything like this. But yeah, tune in, watch the other episodes if you're keen. Step by step, semi kind of van build. Just gonna get started. I have ripped up the floor, ripped the walls and roof off as well, and now just going to clean the floor because it's an absolute mess. Broken glass from the back windows. First I'm just going to scrub it, clean it up, and I might put the soundproofing or sound deadening on the tin and then attack the actual floor build another day. But yeah, we'll see. So, I just learnt van life lesson number 1. I think this is number 1 for me. If you think something's going to take you, what, let's say an hour, maybe triple that amount of time and you might get close. So I've only just finished, it's taken me a long time. Didn't film it all, it would have been very boring. Finished cleaning, scrubbing the floor, sanded back some light rust, just surface rust, nothing hectic. And just gave that a little spray. So waiting for that to dry for the minute. Went and got a coffee. And then now I'm gonna put sound deadening on the walls and the roof as well, where I know I'm not gonna need a fan. So I'll leave some panels on the roof free, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to take it off or cut it out anyway. So, but yeah, it's looking good. Just got some sound deadening mat off eBay. Nothing too fancy, I don't think. I did a little bit of research, make sure it wasn't just like this weird foam, but it's actually like the black tarry looking stuff. So I'm learning as I go, no expert. So, been putting the floor down. Started doing it last night with the father-in-law, Steve. Got a lot done, but figured out that we needed to pack some of the floor up. So as you can see, this is a bit that we've done. We've liquid nailed this down, screwed it in. This is the shower base, just so we knew where the drain would be going to make sure it fits. And came to this bit, and it turns out we needed to pack it up. You can see the ribs here, and then there's no ribs there. So just putting these puzzle pieces in, and then we'll glue that in just using liquid nails, and then screwing it in with these, which are doing the job nicely. So yeah, a bit fiddly, but it's good, it's all taking shape. The first proper job of many. Once we finished putting the floor battens in, we got some 15mm insulated foam board just from a hardware store, so that we'll lay our floor on top and it'll be nice and insulated. We'll just stop the air from cooling out in there and heating up as the temperature on the outside of the van changes. I'll put a link in the description for where we got that, and it seems to have worked really well. How's it look?
Good.
We then went ahead and started putting the floor in. We put a 19mm ply down and just screwed it into the floor batten. We used the old sheets and some cardboard to make sure we got the shapes cut perfectly around the wheel wells. Yeah, and it turned out really well. The next job was to get the roof fans put in, just the Maxxair fans, whatever they are. I'll put a link in the description. As you can see, we did get the clear covered ones, so they cost us quite a bit extra to have that. But once they were in, the natural light that comes through is just amazing, so would not have it any other way. I spent a heap of time measuring and making sure, double, triple checking that the fans were going to be centered, and also that I'd have enough room between the two fans to be able to put the solar panels. After measuring and making sure it was going to be perfect, I drilled out the corners and then used a jigsaw with a nice new blade on it to cut the hole. I was a bit nervous at first. You just got to back yourself and give it a crack. Then I used some double-sided sealant tape, just from a hardware store again. And just layered this down on the points that needed to be raised up a bit, so you can see where I'm putting it. It's kind of in the valley there. We then put some Sikaflex Pro around the outside, and quite a healthy amount as well. And then we put a little batten on the inside of the roof, so that as I'm screwing these stainless screws in, they're going into the batten, not just into the roof. Just to give it a bit more support and really strengthen it up. So you can see Steve was holding it from the inside and I was just screwing through, and the glue was pushing out and making a really good seal. We then lifted the fan into place, and Steve just helped hold it in position and make sure everything lined up on the inside as I put the set screws in just to hold it. It went in quite easily. And then a little bit of clean up with the Sikaflex and just make it look all neat, and then we're good to go. Okay, so finished the fans last night. Bit of a late night, but managed to get it all done, which was pretty sweet. They went in pretty well. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. The next video I'm going to install the hot water heater and build the shower as well. I might put the gas box in as well, like for the LPG gas. Cut another hole in for that. So I'll probably do that all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the new videos coming out. When the van build is all finished, we will be just continuing to make videos on our adventures, living in the van, traveling Australia, climbing, mountain biking, swimming, surfing, diving, all the best things in life. So yeah, follow along if you are keen, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Nice piece, grab that end. Walk it, careful of the nails. See there's nails?
Oh, darlings.
Yeah, buddy.
Turn around. This way. Hey, what?